Hello everyone, this is Bronislava. I have a blog, HandMadeRukodelky, and I have another video for you, and we will be working actually today on this blouse. Okay, I will show you how to knit this pattern that is actually knitted in the round. It's a 10 stitch 14 row pattern from Japanese stitch book, okay? And then I will explain to you how I finished the top. I also am going to go and have another video how to do this pattern, which is same like this one, except this one is knitted back and forth, okay? So the stitches are a little bit different for the top. So you can follow that, and it's gonna be very, very easy. I do have a written pattern on my blog. Link is going to be below my video in the description. So look for any link over there. And let me show you how it looks also in the back. So this is how the blouse is done, okay? So that's about it. Let's go and knit. I bought this absolutely beautiful yarn. It's lana grossa made in Italy, and it has 70% cotton, 19% merino, and 11% alpaca, and it's really nice. I really like it. And this project is for me. me. Okay, so that's that, what yarn I'm using. And also, let me see, need to put it out this way. I am using 3.75 millimeter needles. Actually, I'm supposed to be using it with 3.5, but I decided to go one size higher, one size bigger, because I want it very airy. It's very hot over here. And when I'm finished, and hopefully I'm finished within a week, I can still wear it for about 2 to 3 months over here, this blouse, okay? And it's going to be blouse, sleeveless blouse. And as you see also, I have cast it on already my stitches, 230 of them, okay? And I will be working with 10 stitch repeats. I found this beautiful pattern, and I'll show it to you. You might see it now on the screen. It's just absolutely beautiful pattern, and it's gonna be really pretty with this yarn. Okay, so like I said, I already started on 230 stitches, a repetition of 10 stitches each, okay? So I will have 23 repeats, and I already did my ribbing. I'm just about doing my last row, my 12th row of ribbing. So like I said, I started on 230 stitches, and I am knitting 12 rows of knit 1, purl 1, ribbing, okay? Knit 1, purl 1, ribbing. And of course, that English knitters will do it this way, right? Knit 1, and this is purl 1, okay? So this is why I don't like to knit with English, because I always make that yarn over there. I forget to put my yarn back. I'm not used to it, and by bringing yarn back and forth, okay, but I just want you to see how it's done, that it's exactly the same way. All right, I got my markers ready, and so in this row I will be knitting just knit stitches, so entire row 230 knit stitches, okay? and every 10 stitches I will add my marker. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a marker, and repeat. Okay, let me do it in English style. Okay, so I already have 1 stitch, so I still need to do 9 more stitches. Okay, 9 more knit stitches. And now we will go and add a marker, and I will continue like this to the end of the row. Okay, all my markers are in, and I am starting my second row of my pattern. This is how we will do it. We will purl 3 stitches, purl, 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 knit 3 stitches, knit, 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 and purl 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and repeat. Okay, so we need to purl 1, 2, 3. We need to knit 4, let me see, 3. We need to knit 3. 1, 2, 3, and we need to purl 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 21 more repeats, because I just did 2 of them. This row, number 3, is going to be knitted this way. Slip, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, slip, knit, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, slip, slip, knit, yarn over. Let me show it to you in English style. So we have yarn over here, okay, and we do slip, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, I have it tight now, slip, slip, knit. Now I have to think like an English knitter. Oh my gosh, these needles are so slippery for me. Okay, now we knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we do yarn over. We will slip, slip, and knit, and we do yarn over. Okay, very good. So I will go and continue like this all the way to the end of my row. These needles are very slippery and I cannot deal with it. Okay, so we are basically starting a new row, but again, so you have decrease, increase, decrease, regular stitches, and then you have increase, decrease, increase. So in each section you have 3 increases and 3 decreases, and it evens out into 10 stitches. Okay, number 4 row, you will go and do exactly like row number 2. Okay, and that is going to be purl. We need to purl 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be a little bit difficult in the beginning. Okay, now we need to knit 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and now we need to purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we're gonna go and put our marker on the next needle, and we will do again purl 3, 1, 2, 3, knit 4, knit 3, sorry, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, and purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will go and put also written pattern on the on my blog, so look for that, please. Okay, look for that pattern, and that will go and help you out as well with knitting, not just this video. Okay, so again, we do need to make sure that we have 10 stitches in each section in this row. Okay, very good. I am on my bamboo needles. Oh, it's going to be so good to knit with these. So good. Now, our 5th and 6th row is going to be super easy. We will knit entire row. So knit entire 5th row and entire 6th row. So I will knit 2 rows now. Okay, just knit stitches, that's all, and make sure that you have 10 stitches in between your markers. Also, I want to go and put a marker that this is my beginning, although I do have this yarn in here, but this is my beginning right here. Okay, so I'm going to knit 2 rows now. And now we will be starting our 7th row. In our 7th row, this is going to be a very interesting row, okay? Because we will actually have 12 stitches. After we finished with each 10 stitches, we will have 12 stitches instead. So we will have 2 more stitches per repeat in this row. Okay, so this is how we will do it. But one more thing I want to go and say, do not worry about it, because we will go and get rid of those stitches in our 8th row. Okay, so we will knit 2 stitches, knit and knit. Now we will knit 2 together. Okay, yarn over. Now in this stitch we are going to go and knit this way. We will count 3 stitches below this stitch. 1, 2, 3, right here, this one. You will insert your needle. You will pull up the stitch high enough, you will do yarn over. You will go again in that stitch and you will go and pull another stitch high up. Okay, you let go. It's going to go and basically disappear, but that stitch is gonna go and run, but only up to that stitch where you pulled all those stitches. Okay, now you will do yarn over, you will do slip, slip, and knit. Okay, and you will knit 3 stitches. We have 3 stitches left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you should have 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. All right, in English style we will do knit 2 exactly the same way like in continental. Okay, knit 2, knit 2 together, knit 2 together. I am getting tangled in here. Yarn over. Now we're going to go and knit in a 3rd stitch below. 1, 2, 3 right here. Okay, bring it up, yarn over, go in there again, make another stitch, bring it up. Okay, now we need to drop this stitch, drop that stitch, yarn over, we will do slip, slip, and knit, and you will knit 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm having problem with doing these stitches in English style. So basically what you will go and have is 1 yarn over before these 3 stitches, which is yarn over 1 stitch, yarn over 1 stitch again in the same stitch, drop the stitch, yarn over. Okay, so you have yarn over stitch, yarn over stitch, yarn over. Okay, then you have 2 decreases in here, and then you have 2 stitches knitted in here and 3 stitches knitted in here. All right, so I'll just go and continue all the way to the end of my row. Okay, this is my last repeat, and I wanted to go and talk a little bit more about that stitch, that special stitch. Okay, so we need to do that yarn over, and over here now, because this is a drop stitch, so when we go into that 3rd stitch all the way below, we pull yarn up, yarn over, we go and do another stitch and pull it up, and then we need to go and do 1 more yarn over. So when we let this go, okay, it will not unravel, because we caught all these stitches, those 3 stitches, we caught it in that stitch below it. Okay, and don't forget we have 12 stitches, right? So in 8th row we will be doing decreases. So we will knit 1, we will go and decrease by 1 stitch right here, we will do knit 2 together. Okay, now we will knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will do slip, slip, knit, slip, slip, knit. Okay, and knit 2. 1, 2, and you should be back to 10 stitches, okay, because we decreased those 2 stitches. We decreased it with knit 2 together, and we decreased it with slip slip knit, okay, and we should have 10 stitches right there. Let's do it in English. So we need to knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we will go and decrease another one, so we will do slip, slip knit. We knit through the back loop, right? Okay, and we will knit last 2 stitches. 1, 2. And we will go and move our marker and repeat. So repeat these stitches all the way to the end. Now that I'm finished with my 8th row, I'm starting my 9th row, and we will proceed just like this. We will knit 2 together. We will do yarn over. We will knit 2 together again. We will do yarn over again. We will knit 1. Now we will do yarn over, slip, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, slip, knit, and a knit 1. Okay, let's do it in English style. We will knit 2 together. We will do yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, yarn over. Okay, now knit 1, after you knit 1, you do yarn over, then you do slip, slip, knit, you knit through the back loop, right? You do another yarn over, you do another slip, slip, and knit, and you knit 1 stitch, and repeat this all the way to the end. Woohoo, we're done with 9th row. Yes, now 10th row, which is actually extremely easy because we are going to knit every single stitch. So knit entire 10th row. All right, these were my last stitches of row number 10. And we are getting to row 11. And it's going to be knitted like this. Yarn over. Knit 2 together. Yarn over. Knit 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, yarn over, slip, slip, knit, yarn over, and now you need to slip 1, knit 2 together, and move that slipped stitch over the knitted two togethers. Okay, let's do this again in English style. We will do yarn over, now in English style. Okay, yarn over, knit two together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, yarn over, slip, slip, and knit. You know, you're slipping always those 2 stitches, slip, slip, knit. They are slipped knitwise, right? Okay, because all these are going in that direction, we're going to go and slip the next stitch also knitwise. We will knit these 2 together, and then we will pull that slipped stitch over the knitted stitches, 2 knitted stitches. Okay, very good. Now continue like this all the way to the end. All right, this is my 12th row, and I will knit all my stitches, every single one of them. Now I just wanted to let you know, really pay attention to what you're doing, because I had to go a couple times back and fix my errors. All right, so my 12th row was very easy, and 13th row is where I have to pay attention again. We will knit 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. I will do yarn over. I will do center double decrease, which means that we need to knitwise slip 2 stitches at the same time. We will knit 1 stitch, and we will take those 2 stitches and pull them over knitted stitch. Okay, and we have the center decrease, and it's double decrease, it's 2 stitches decreased. Now we will do yarn over, and we will knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will do this again, but let me go again one more time to let you know what's going on. Okay, so the double decrease is right in here. Before it we have 1 yarn over, after it we have another yarn over, and before these yarn overs and after we have just knit stitches. First 3 stitches and then 4 stitches. Okay, all right, let's go and do this for people who are knitting English style. So we will knit 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Now we do yarn over. We do double decrease, center double decrease. So we slip 2 stitches, knit the next stitch, and take those 2 stitches and pull them over the knitted stitch. Okay, now we're going to do yarn over again, and we will finish knitting 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I will go and continue like this all the way to the end of my row, and then my 14th row is gonna be very easy again. Okay, I am finished with my 13th row, And I am starting my 14th, and my 14th row is just, again, just knit. Okay, knit every single stitch, which means 230 stitches. Okay, so knit all of them. And then after I'm finished with my 14th row, I will repeat row 1 through 14 several times until my blouse from the bottom to my underarm is about 10-12 inches. I'll see when I kind of measure it next to my body how it's going to go and look like. Look at this beauty. I am so excited about this. This is really beautiful. It's coming out really, really nice, right? Look at that. Okay, so it's I think 11, did I measure right? Yeah, it's 11 inches long right now, and I'm going to go and knit another about 3 inches. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm gonna go and knit about 3 inches of just knit stitches without the yarn overs, which are very lacy. You can see everything through it, right? And then I will start decreasing for my underarms, and I will start shaping my front and back. Okay, so I will put a marker on my stitch, on my first stitch over here, and this is to tell me that this was my last row. So after this marker, my row is gonna be number 1 row. And actually, since I'm no longer going to be working with the pattern, I will take all my markers out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are. Okay, so let me go and talk about my blouse that is finished and I already wore a few times, and I absolutely love it. It's great. It's really, really great. I love this yarn. It's very drapey. Anyway, so you know that I did 6 repeats of my pattern, 14 row repeat pattern. Okay, and then I was telling you that I will be knitting stockinette stitch over here, right? So basically in around just knit stitches, and I did it all the way up to here, which is about 3 inches, and then I did another inch of knit and purl stitches under arm. Okay, and let me go and show it to you. You can see it right in here. I haven't done it for this. This is also edge that is knit and purl, but I didn't do it in here when I was knitting. However, I wrote it like I did in my pattern. Okay, so it's going to be over here. I have a stockinette stitch this right here, but I wrote it with knit and purl just so it looks better when you're finished with your product, okay, with your project. Anyways, so after I knitted about an inch of ribbing and stockinette stitch right in here between my ribbings, which is also on the back, okay, I got to the point where I was working on my another 14 row stitch pattern, which is exactly like this one, except this one was worked back and forth, okay, which means on the wrong side and the right side. Over here it was only right side, but here first I did a right side, then wrong side. Okay, so back and forth. Also, at the same time, over here, after I bind off for my underarms, I was decreasing to about here. Okay, same over here. And then I knitted few more rows straight up of stockinette stitch, but again I was knitting knit stitches on the right side, purl stitches on the other side. And then I had to do my edging around here. So again I started working this way. So I have an edge here with knit and purl stitches. Then I have my stockinette stitch in here. I have again knit and purl stitches here, stockinette and knit and purl stitches. And I did this until I bound off for my neck. Okay, and then when I finished binding off, I continued first on this side with my edging on both sides here and in the middle stockinette stitch all the way to over here. Okay, and I didn't bind off in here. I just finished this later on with Kitchener stitch. Okay, when I was finished with this short strap, I started my second strap on this side. Okay, and again I didn't bind it off. I just left it on my needle to sew it with Kitchener stitch. Okay, and then so this was worked when I started. I had 120 stitches here, and I was working on my back with 110 stitches. Okay, so basically when I bound off, then I was working with my back over here, all very, very easy, straight up, with my decreases here, my decreases here, back and forth, edge, knit and purl edge, stockinette stitch in here, knit and purl edge. When I got over here, I stopped decreasing and I just went straight up to my edge area over here. Okay, and I did again over here. I had exactly the same amount of stitches and over here as I had here on the front strap. Okay, so it would go and match up. And when I was finished, when I bound off, actually after I knitted these stitches, I added a couple more stitches, couple more rows in here, and then I sewed my straps with Kitchener stitch off on both sides, and that was it. Okay, so what I want to go and say is that there is going to be one more video of this pattern that is knitted back and forth. Okay, because the stitches are done differently. I mean, look at this blouse. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you understand what is going on. And again, you can go and read my pattern on my blog. There will also be a link on my Ravelry. If you're part of the Ravelry, you can go and find it on Ravelry, which is going to actually lead you to my blog. And that's it. I very much thank everybody for supporting my YouTube channel, for watching my videos, of course. Subscribe, share, comment, interact with us, all of us, we are building over here a wonderful community, knitting community, and also crocheting. Actually, I'm gonna go and have crochet pattern soon, which I started 3 years ago. So crocheters may be very, very happy that I will do another crochet video. But that's basically it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and you will see me another day.